guys, welcome back. I'm very excited to be filming, and I'm very excited to be back in the US. If you didn't know, I went on a trip to Germany, Switzerland, and Austria, and I do have vlogs that I will be uploading soon. I just have a lot of footage, and I have to, editing that is just a little ridiculous. So those will be coming up, just please be patient. But today I filmed a makeup tutorial for you, obviously, on this summer dewy makeup, and I gave a few tips on how to make your makeup last through this heat. I am filming outside because the inside lighting just did not work, and I'll explain that a little more, and it is super hot. So bear with me if I am like fanning myself or anything, but it's a little appropriate since this is a summer makeup tutorial, how to keep your makeup on when it is this hot and humid. Anyway, I hope you enjoy, and yeah, bye. So, I didn't bring a headband because I'm dumb, so we're going with sunglasses, but it kind of goes with the theme, right? Okay, so it is super hot out here, and I am outside because inside it is very yellow. The light was very yellow, and it just, you wouldn't have been able to see what I was doing. It was so yellow. So we're outside. It is hot because I live in the South Carolina, and it is currently, says 90 degrees, but the heat index is probably like over 100. That is not an exaggeration. So this is good though, because this tutorial is going to be about summer makeup, having makeup on that will last through this hot and humid day. So I'm going to start with this Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, if I can get it open. Primers aren't for everyone, and some people think that they aren't necessary. I think primers are good if you need something specific, such as need your makeup to last through a hot day, or if you have large pores, primers can help minimize that. If you need oil control, there are a lot of primers for oil control. Anything like that. I think it definitely does help make your makeup last longer if you use the right ones. I really like the Smashbox primers. I have not tried the Makeup Forever ones, but I've heard great things. So I like to focus the primer where my problem areas are, which is mainly right here, or right here, because makeup likes to break up on my nose, and then right here. So we're really going to press that primer in. Now, I really like dewy looks. I'm not a matte finish kind of girl. If you are, all this highlighting that I'm doing, you'll see me doing that a lot. You can just skip. If you are oily, you probably don't need as much highlight as I'm going to do, because your skin will naturally have that radiance or shine, especially in the hot weather. Mine, however, is combination skin, so I like to add a little bit of highlight and shimmer and look like, I don't even know, a disco ball, just because that's my personal preference. You do you, whatever you like. I'm going in with this Becca, what are you called? Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Spotlight in Opal. And I just go on the places I want to highlight. Normal people go on the chin. I'm not a big chin highlighter, just because, I don't know, I don't like that look. Not on me anyway. Next, I'm going in with this Matte and Poreless foundation, or Fit Me foundation. I like this foundation because it does say matte, but I don't think it is completely matte. I think it's much more of a, wow! Let's calm down with the foundation there. I think it's much more of a satin finish. And perks of working outside. Okay, so my camera died and an ambulance went by all at the same time, but we are working with it. So I am now putting on the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. It says for normal to oily skin. I don't find this to be a matte formula. It's more of a satin formula. So if you're looking for a matte foundation, like a very matte foundation, I wouldn't go for this particular one. When working with your foundation, definitely don't be afraid to buff it in. You do not want this to be sitting on top of your skin and like sliding around. You can definitely like press while you're buffing it in to make sure that you are going to get the best finish that will last the longest time. Next, I'm going in with the Fit Me Concealer, and I'm going in with this Zoeva 110 Face Shape brush. I got this while I was in Germany because if you go on the Zoeva website and try to ship this to the US, it is $16. Fun fact. Now I'm just priming my eyes. Ah, that is a giant bird. Oh my gracious. Wow. Alright, now I'm going to go in and work on lay eyes. I'm going in with Sable from the Smashbox on the Rocks palette. This is my favorite transition color. Now, using this same brush, the Sigma E35 Taper Blending Brush, I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette. This color, this peachy something color. These don't have names or numbers on them. So, we're just working from description and showing you the palette. And I know this looks scary, it'll be fine. Makeup looks scary until it's done. Pretty much always. Now I'm just working this darker brown with a small blending brush by Zoeva, the 221 Luxe Soft Crease Brush, into my crease. I'm just focusing on the outermost part of my crease, not going anywhere. Pretty much if you split your eye in half, not going towards the inner corner, just staying on the outer. Then going back in, not with no color on this, just kind of this is the same brush I used before. I didn't put any more color on it, I'm just using that to buff this out. Now I'm going to be taking this flat definer E15 by Sigma back into that dark color. I'll usually do this, I'll take whatever color, darker color that I put on in my crease, and I will bring it to the lower lash line to connect everything. And I'm just going to push this into my lower lash line. Woo! We're looking scary. It's okay, because we are going to take this brush, this is the small taper blending brush, E45, just any for the pointed, maybe a pencil brush would work very well as well. Any pointed brush. And we're going to buff out that color that we just placed. Don't be scared to be rough, don't poke yourself in the eye, but really smoke that out. I promise you won't look like a zombie, it will make your eyes look bigger. Now I'm actually going to take this whatever pointed brush you use to buff out your lower lash line, and I'm going to dip it in this color slightly, tap off the excess, and I'm going to tap off more excess, and I'm going to buff that into the lower lash line as well, really smoking out that orangey peach. I want that to be the main color that you see, but almost in the background. I'll explain more after I do it. So as you can see, I focused the darker colors right under my lash line and right where my crease was. And then I took that peach color and I just kind of went to town. The good thing about this look is that you can be very, very messy with it. Just buff it out wherever and it's gonna look good because it doesn't matter. The whole point is to smoke this out, and the more you smoke it out, the bigger your eyes look. You would think putting dark colors and colors under your lower lash line would make you look dead, kind of zombie-ish, but surprisingly it doesn't. It's one of those things where you're just like, let's roll with it, whatever. So I have nothing on my lids, so we're going to fix that. And I'm going to use a matte color, this almost skin tone-ish color, and I'm just going to pack that right on the lid. making sure to go all the way up into my crease. I'm just pressing that in. Then I'm going to take this yellow tone vanilla color. It has a small bit of shimmer, but not enough for me to be very concerned. I'm going to put this on the ball of my eye to bring the ball of my eye forward, and then I'll just blend that out with my finger because your finger is your best makeup tool. Now, just going back in, blending that, making sure that vanilla didn't get too high. Now you are pretty much all done with the shadows. I'm going to go off camera and do my eyeliner because I feel like eyeliner is a personal preference thing. You may like big wings or you may not like any wings at all. It all depends on your eye shape and what you like. So play around, figure out what you like, and you do that. I'm going to go do mine. Okay, so what I did, I just took this flat definer brush and this gray right here, very matte gray, and I just did a small wing using the eyeshadow. I didn't use any like liquid eyeliner or anything because I wanted to keep it soft for this look today, and I used gray because I thought black would be a little bit harsh. I did however in black, I did take this black gel eyeliner by Bella Pierre Cosmetics, and I tight lined my eyes. Now I'm going to go back and work on my face because it is so hot. Do some touch-ups. I'm going to be powdering my face. I don't normally powder because I don't need it as much, but it's so hot. So I'm just going to be taking any old powder, whatever you want to use. This is actually the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. I'm tapping a lot of this off because that is a full coverage foundation, and if you put a lot on, it is going to get cakey. But if you do put a lot on, I'll show you in a second how to sort of help it not be cakey no matter what you use. So I'm just going to put this, just a very little amount because this is a very thick powder, under my eyes, around my nose, on my chin, on my forehead, and that's it. If you need more, put more, but less is more with powder, really. Now I'm going to be going in with the Hoola bronzer and just a big old brush. This is the Sigma large powder brush. As you can see, I'm a big Sigma fan. And I'm just going to bronze my face. I'm not going to be contouring today because Mama don't feel like it. Coming to life. If you're using bronzer, I highly recommend you go ahead and bronze your neck. This may seem like a weird step, but you definitely don't want your face to look like you held a tanning light up to like certain areas and then not to others. You want it to look blended and just sun-kissed. So, blend everything together. Now, I'm going to take this Morphe palette, this Morphe blush palette, and this peachy pink right here. It has some shimmer in it because that's how I like it. Get my brush in there, tap off the excess because I find blush to be kind of scary to work with just because you can really overdo it. And I focused my blush not here, but almost where you would put a highlight and towards the temple. That's how I like it. Of course, you do what you like, but this keeps it this keeps me from feeling like I look like a rag doll or that my cheeks are sagging, because that can happen if you do this. Like, you smile, put your blush on, when you stop smiling, your cheeks drop, making the blush look lower, making it look kind of saggy. As you can see, I'm notorious for going a little overboard on blush the first time. So, I take my foundation brush and I blend it. I just blend it because this puts some of the color of your foundation on top of it, making it look not like you just took the pan and slapped it on your face. And then it also makes it just blend in with the rest of your makeup and all that jazz. Now I'm going to be taking the ColourPop highlighter and Smoke and Whistles, and I'm going to be dabbing this on the places I want to highlight, which would be my cheekbones, my inner corners, which we will blend out in a second. I know that looks kind of funny. Whoop. There we go. Bridge of my nose, and Cupid's bow. Now going with my favorite brow product, the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in Blonde. I'm just going to run this through my eyebrows, keep it natural. Now before I do mascara or my lips, I am going to be going in with this Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. There we go. Woo! Be generous, don't be scared. I use makeup setting sprays for many different reasons. One, obviously, to keep my makeup long lasting, let it stay on my face, especially with the heat. 2, to keep my face looking dewy. It really, really helps with that. 3, to make my powders blend in. On drier skin, normal skin, and really any skin, if certain powders or certain formulas on your skin can sit and it can look chalky. That's what I don't like about powders. Obviously powders are a big part of makeup, but I do not like how they sit on my skin. So to make everything look like skin and get that sort of flawless finish, any makeup setting spray will do. I had a spray that I got from Lush, and I saw that it had glycerin in it. It was like a toner. I used to use that as well, just in case I put too much powder on and I got that cake face I was talking about. Spray that on. Perfect. You're golden. Anything that has glycerin in it. Glycerin is that ingredient that makes it so your foundation stays and so it will get nice and seamless. Now I'm going in with my favorite mascara. You know the drill. I use it at pretty much every tutorial. I'm not even sure if I've done a tutorial without this mascara. The Lights Camera Lashes Tarte Mascara. Then any mascara on the bottom lashes as well. Now I'm going to go in with this NARS, what are you called? Satin Lip Pencil in, I cannot pronounce this. It's R-I-K-U-G-I-E-N. So, there it is. So that is the finished look. I hope you liked it. I know this is a lot of makeup for some people, and there are some things that maybe don't agree with you or your skin, and that is totally fine. Play around. It's makeup. Do what you want. If you found this tutorial helpful, give it a thumbs up for me. Leave me a comment down below with what you'd like to see, what you liked, or any constructive criticism. I realized that the setting wasn't exactly perfect, but we're still working with it here. The birds are nice. Sort of. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.